You're watching Tornado Facts with Beanrock124, Season 2, Episode 17, or Episode 37. My name is Nathan, and I talk about tornadoes all the time. This is part 2 of 4 of tornado outbreaks in Oklahoma, as Oklahoma is known for tornadoes, and the 4 tornado outbreaks I'm talking about that are in a row occurred within a short amount of time between each other, so that's why it's part 2 of 4 of the Oklahoma series. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, today we're talking about the tornado outbreak of October 4th, 1998, or the 1998 Oklahoma tornado outbreak. It was a tornado outbreak that occurred in Oklahoma, obviously, on October 4th, 1998. 26 tornadoes touched down during this outbreak, making this the largest tornado outbreak in autumn in the state's history. Here's a map of all the tornadoes that touched down within the Norman area, or the Norman National Weather Service area, 7 more in the Tulsa area, this over here. So there are tornadoes there. I'm not going to feel like counting it. But let's go back here. October 4th saw 29 tornadoes touch down in the United States, 26 of which struck Oklahoma. The day was Oklahoma's largest October outbreak on record, until that record was broken in October of 2021, on October 10th, where I believe a little bit more than 20 tornadoes touched down. Not in a single day, but I believe about 30, 40 tornadoes touched down in Oklahoma in October of 21. So, that's that. Thunderstorms initially developed over northwestern Oklahoma during the mid to late afternoon hours. The first tornado, rated F2, touched down in southeastern Woods County to the southeast of Tacoma. The tornado then tracked northeast, causing damage to an abandoned house and destroying a barn and a garage. Entering Alfalfa County, the tornado then destroyed an office building and a gas plant and blew the roof off of a nearby modular home. Multiple witnesses reported this multi-vortex tornado to have been at least a quarter-mile wide. The second tornado, rated F0, touched down southeast of Cherokee in Alfalfa County, where it was spotted by a county sheriff's deputy. An F0 tornado was spotted by a state trooper and was on the ground for less than 1 minute near Highway 11, west of Medford, and caused no known damage. So here's the tornadoes. I'll go into more in depth with them in a second, as we got one more thing to look at. So, confirmed tornadoes: none unrated, 10 F0, 7 F1, 8 F2, 1 F3, no violent tornadoes, for a total of 26 tornadoes. And here they are. Like I said, I'll go through them in more detail in a second, as I've got something else to look at. I believe, do we have to look at this one here? Yes, we do. Okay. Anyway, so there you can see. Otherwise, if I didn't have this open, this would be the shortest Tornado Facts with Beanrock124 video ever, and nobody would want to watch it. So, to summarize, during the afternoon hours of October 4, 1998, a total of 19 tornadoes struck the portion of Oklahoma counties served by the National Weather Service Norman Forecast Office. These tornadoes include tornadoes in the cities of Moore and Shawnee. 7 more tornadoes touched down in northeastern Oklahoma in the area served by the NWS Tulsa office. So a major severe weather outbreak occurred across western and central Oklahoma from the afternoon hours of October 4th, 1998 through the early morning hours of October 5th. This outbreak produced 19 tornadoes in the NWS Norman area, straight line wind damage, and hail as large as baseball within the county warning area. Significant flooding also occurred across portions of Lincoln and Noble counties, where numerous costly bridges were destroyed. Thunderstorms first developed across northwest Oklahoma during the early and mid-afternoon hours, where hail larger than golf balls was reported in Major and Woodward counties. As the thunderstorms associated with these tornadoes moved east, additional thunderstorms began to intensify farther south. Near Mountain Park in Kiowa County, baseball-sized hail destroyed numerous car windshields. Major flooding developed across Noble, Lincoln, and Payne County shortly after midnight on October 5th, 1998. Red Rock Creek and Black Bear Creek near Red Rock in Payne County overflowed their banks between Highway 77 and I-35, washing away several small bridges. Damage was estimated at $200,000. 6 to 7 inches of rain fell across a large portion of Lincoln County. At least 3 bridges were washed away by the floods, including one bridge a mile east of Kendrick, and dozens of roads suffered erosion damage. Creeks also overflowed their banks in Stroud, Davenport, and Agra. At least $500,000 in damage resulted. Between 4 to 5 inches of rain fell across Payne County, forcing the creek to overflow its banks, flooding many roads in Cushing and Stillwater. So yeah, this was the largest single day tornado outbreak in Oklahoma. However, what was I gonna say? Tornadoes in October 2021 brought the number up. That was not a single day. So, like I said, 19 tornadoes in the Norman County warning area. This was the first one, F2, Woods in Alfalfa County, 11 miles southwest of Tacoma to 4 miles northwest of Carmen. I believe this one went through Watonga. No. This one went through Watonga, F2 near Watonga, I remember that. Let's pull up tornado data. Okay, so here's all the tornadoes from, let's see, I think 5 supercells. Yeah, E1 is the last one. Okay. So here's the Moore F2. So this was the predecessor of the 99 Moore tornado on May 3rd, which is actually spoiler alert, next episode. This one was an F2. Was on the ground for about 3 miles, 300 yards at its widest, actually almost a third of a mile wide, actually. Low end F2 damage. This tornado developed half mile north of Southwest 19th, just east of Santa Fe. Okay, so this area, I believe, would be affected again in 99. Yeah, see, the F2 damage. So so the F2 damage that occurred here, because the tornado crossed right here, Shields. The 99 tornado would cross right about here at Shields at 104th. So, it tracked almost due north at first and curved north-northeast. The primary damage from this tornado was to vegetation, wood fence paneling, and roof shingles. Although the above map indicates distinct areas of F1 and F2 damage, these damages, structural damage to homes and businesses, occurred in mostly spotty locations. The reason for this was due to either suction vortex action, or the combination of building construction and orientation to the wind. Several homes lost all or parts of their roofs, leaving them uninhabitable. One home lost a portion of its exterior wall. I cannot read. Tornado crossed Shields Avenue and tore some roofing sections off a few warehouses. The tornado dissipated west of I-35, not crossing it at all. So like I said, this tornado would cross the path or the 99 tornado would cross over the path of this, right around where the F2 damage occurred, so they got hit back to back, and I feel kind of bad for them. But this is Oklahoma for you. So if we scroll down here, here's that map from earlier. So I believe, so 19 tornadoes in Norman. So yeah, 26, okay. Just making sure I added up. So here's the tornadoes near Prague and Shawnee. The D1 right there, D2, D3. This is the big one here. I believe this was the F3 that went south of Prague and Potawatomi and Seminole counties. And then you had another supercell, C7, C8, C9 there. And then there's that Moore path. So, that is it for Season 2, Episode 17, or Episode 37 of Tornado Facts with Beanrock124. This one being about the 1998 tornado outbreak on October 4th, 1998. Next episode, I already said it, more. That's all I'm saying. So with that, goodbye.